Welcome back to our quantum computing series. In this video, we are going to demystify the fundamental building blocks of quantum circuits, the Pauli gates, specifically the X, Y, and Z operations. Before we dive into the math, let's ground ourselves. Classical computers work with bits that are strictly 0 or 1. Quantum computers use qubits, which can exist in a superposition. Pauli gates are simply the tools we use to manipulate these single qubits. To visualize this, we use the Bloch sphere. Imagine the qubit as a vector, an arrow, pointing to the surface of this sphere. The north pole represents the state 0, and the south pole represents the state 1. Pauli gates work by rotating this arrow around the axes you see here, X, Y, and Z. First up is the Pauli-X Gate. You can think of this as the quantum version of the NOT gate. If your qubit is in state 0, the X gate flips it to state 1, and vice versa. It essentially inverts the bit. On the Bloch sphere, the Pauli-X gate performs a 180-degree rotation around the x-axis. It takes an arrow pointing up at the north pole and rotates it all the way down to the south pole. Next is the Pauli-Y Gate. This one is a bit more complex because it involves imaginary numbers. It acts as both a bit flip and a phase flip simultaneously. Its matrix representation relies on the imaginary unit, I. Visually, the Y-gate rotates the qubit 180 degrees around the y-axis. This moves the state from 0 to I times 1. It's crucial for manipulating the complex phase of the qubit. Finally, we have the Pauli-Z Gate, known as the phase flip gate. Unlike the others, if your qubit is at 0, the Z gate does nothing. However, if your qubit is at 1, it flips its sign to -1. Think of the Z gate as a rotation around the vertical axis of the sphere, like a spinning top. It doesn't move the arrow up or down, so the probability of measuring 0 or 1 stays the same, but the internal quantum phase changes. Here is a quick summary. Pauli-X is your bit flip, Pauli-Z is your phase flip, and Pauli-Y is a combination of both. These three gates form the basis for controlling single qubits in any quantum algorithm.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.